And now the Lakers starting group. Ron and Bradley are the guards. Green and Davis in at the forward positions. And it's McGee in at the center. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverley in at the 1 spot. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny. He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's James. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. George looking around. Takes it out to Leonard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. James with another miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Green. Outside Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
Beverley against James. To the inside. Knocked away. And stolen by James. Green passes to Bradley. Lakers passing it around. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
Now here's Beverley. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. Bradley deciding where to go with it. 17-foot shot on the way. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bradley.
I mean, again, LeBron James has been doing this for so long, knocking down that mid-range jumper.
The pass to Leonard. Fades and shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's LeBron coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Free throw good, LeBron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
So it's the Lakers now. The Clippers getting the bucket, and there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's James. He has 7. Bradley passes to James. Dishes it to Green. Outside Bradley. 6 to shoot. James against Beverley. And he gets it to go. James James has got 9.
Would you like to have that matchup, Kevin? I mean, nobody wants to guard LeBron James, let alone 5 guys. Still doesn't do any good.
Beverley, the pass to George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bradley up top. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Morris. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. Make a heck of a volleyball player.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired up.
The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. James, the pass to Davis. James against Beverley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And that one misses. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue to grow.
Now, here's Bradley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. James outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now here's Green. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Beverley after the basket by the Lakers. And Davis sends it back. Green against Leonard. Green kicks to Bradley. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to James. Offensive rebound. And it's Davis missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
So when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. Dion Waiters checked in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. Outside for Rondo. A three ball. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by the Lakers.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Waiters, and the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Rondo, bounce pass. Zubac against Morris. To the middle. Here's Waiters. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Well, Dion Waiters, the epitome of a player that can shoot you in or out of a game. Very hit or miss night to night.
Yeah, the thing about Dion is he's got a very short memory, Kevin, so he'll continue to fire it up there and try to make an impact in the game offensively. You're either on Waiters Island where it's full of life on nights where he's hitting it, or it's completely deserted and there's no point in going.
Free throw, no good for Waiters.
Well, we know about him being the 4th overall pick in the draft, and Waiters still trying to find a role on this team.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Morris. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Morris with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
And here is Waiters after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. Waiters passes to Rondo.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
The first free throw is good. With social media, extended TV coverage, lots of distractions for these players, Brent. But some do a terrific job of blocking all that out and keeping their focus.
I think the roles and responsibilities of teams is changing around exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. You have to have people within your organization that help these players understand where it is that they have to focus most, and that is your job on the floor. And so really good organizations are educating the players on that. They're not just relying on the agents or outside sources. Teams are trying to get in there and impact guys at a young age to make sure that, as you said, that noise is not part of their beginning part of their career.
Can't make it a distraction. And the Lakers with another miss.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And the pass to Harrell. Williams against Kuzma. Floats one up. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, it's pretty much unguardable there. You got to respect Lou Williams' ability to guide those floaters softly into the rim.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. James is checked in. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. Waiters finds Davis. LeBron James on the wing. He's defended by Harrell. Waiters gets a wide open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Waiters got his second basket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Harrell the pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now here's Shamet, guarded by Kuzma. On the wing, Williams. Over Waiters. The Lakers with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's Davis missing. Clippers trail by 14. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Williams. And another three for the Clippers.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis has the open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Williams against Waiters. Now here's Williams, guarded closely. Tipped away. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got LeBron James. Markieff Morris is out there with Howard. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Waiters in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Passes it to Howard. Over Williams. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Caldwell-Pope. And the Lakers lead by 16. The Clippers shooting 40% from the field. LeBron against Jackson. Williams looking over the floor. Stolen by Waiters. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The three-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed. Fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before in the legal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Harrell finds Jackson and stolen by Howard. Now the Lakers on the break. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Shamet. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Shamet the pass to Jackson. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Howard. Williams against Waiters. Williams can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Morris throws it down.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Paul George is checked in for Landry Shamet.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Great showing for him last season, putting in about 27 points a game, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And George kicks to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Over Waiters. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 11.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the dunk by James.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who could score from anywhere.
The 3 from George. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron outside. Waiters finds Caldwell Pope. Pass to LeBron. Now Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Waiters for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Good at scoring over the defense, Lou Williams. It's like he's better under pressure or with more difficult shots from time to time.
And the Lakers call time here. And to have someone, Brent, with the size and the strength of Green play with the energy he does, it's a huge boost to any team.
Yeah, lots of talk last year about JaMychal Green really stepping into his own, starting to really own what it is he can do to impact any given game. He's a bit of a journeyman, has traveled around a little bit between San Antonio and Memphis, but his role with the Clippers last year really put him in a nice spot for him to show off his skill set.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Waiters.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
The Lakers have shot 50% from the line today, 3 for 6. free throw good. James.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Lou Williams. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Both free throws good from James. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 18. Pass to Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 8 points.
Oh, you see the touch inside from Leonard does a little bit of everything for this basketball team.
Bradley passes to Howard. He kicks to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
There's the pass to Leonard. Over Morris. Leonard, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out to Morris. Clock at 6. James outside, and they double up LeBron. Over Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George. The Lakers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Morris comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
And it's Leonard missing. Lakers leading by 18. Bradley, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
I just really like it when Avery Bradley's playing with rhythm, and that right there was a rhythm jumper.
Beverley against LeBron. A 3 from Leonard. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And James gets it to go.
This is something that LeBron James also does well, good at shrugging off the defense, bouncing off of them, and then concentrating on getting the finish.
Now here's Leonard. He had 25 points last game. Beverley deciding where to go with it. And it's Leonard again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bradley finds James, and they double up James. Davis with it. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron against Morris. James, no good. Outside, George. Passes to Beverley. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Bradley. Leonard against Green. And that one's good. Leonard.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
Now here's James. He's got 22. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He can be a tricky cover. The defense gets caught overreacting, and Green takes advantage.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And he's good on the second. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 19-point game. Zubac finds George. Here's Beverley, guarded by Bradley. Beverley, the pass to Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with, but also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul him.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Good on both.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Now here's Bradley. And again, no good by the Lakers. George finds Beverley. Back to George. Count it. Good. George has got his first points in this one.
And Paul George finding some ways now to be effective on the inside.
Pass to Davis. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard, and he has that kind of room to soar. He's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Leonard against Rondo. Now George. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Zubac trying to break loose. George with the bucket. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Pass to Rondo. Dish now to Davis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Now you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
Now here's Beverley. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got 17 now.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Now the pass to Bradley. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And taking a look at some numbers for Bradley, last season's performance for him. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. For the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Williams comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. The Lakers also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. Dion Waiters comes in for Bradley. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The free throw drops for Leonard. Lakers leading by 12. James, the pass to Kuzma. Passes it to Davis. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Harrell. Pass to Morris. Williams inside, guarded by Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 3rd is JaVale McGee, and of course, Montrezl Harrell.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots
Take a
off.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good, Lou Williams.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. James kicks to Kuzma. Inside, Waiters passes to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
The Lakers have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one drops.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
No good on the second free throw.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Now here's Williams. He's got 16. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Green kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
Jackson passes to Harrell. Back to Jackson. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Hey, we knew the King was going to come home and hold court. Tonight, a little extra. Woo. He gets anywhere he wants, any shot he wants. How old is this guy, 15?
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Bradley kicks to Green. Davis inside. Working on Zubac. And a missed layup. Clippers trail by 13. Beverley with the ball. To Zubac. McGee against Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. That one drops for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lakers leading by 11. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Bradley passes to LeBron. 3-pointer. The Lakers rebound. Right side Davis. And they double up Davis. Bradley against Leonard. Back to Davis. Tries again. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
From deep. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. From the arc. And it's Davis missing.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Leonard's got 22 points.
Now, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
And it's James missing.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Leonard. 22 points for him. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. A good look from Bradley. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
The pass to Morris. Kicks to George. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range. George has got 7.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation, and Paul George got it there.
Lakers leading by 8. Outside, Green. Back to James. Down low. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
Leonard against Green. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Green. Lakers passing it around. Passes it to Davis. Shoots over Zubac. That's good from Davis on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got 4 assists in the game. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And here is Zubac. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Leonard. Clock at 6. Leonard draws the double. And Davis sends it back. Here's Green. Pass to Bradley. Outside, Davis. LeBron outside. He kicks it to Green. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morris passes to Beverley. Inside, here's Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Beverley against James. Pass to Green. Back to LeBron. Outside, Davis. 4 on the clock. Back to LeBron. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Leonard missing. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Dishes it to McGee. The pass to James. And that one is off. Excellent D there from George. Now Beverley. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Beverley. Teardrop shot. Good D by James.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Dion Waiters comes in for Bradley.
Dion Waiters.
Davis dishes to LeBron. Kuzma outside. Pass to Davis. 3-pointer. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Leonard. LeBron against Beverley. Pass to Kuzma. Right side, Davis. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
George with the ball. He's got 7. Great D that time from Davis.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And the Clippers call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Paul George. He's coming off an excellent season. He put in about 28 points per, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
So it's the Clippers now. Jackson with the bounce pass. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Over Davis. Kept alive. Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Waiters passes to Davis. He dishes it to James. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. The dish to George. Knocks it loose. In the corner, it's Morris. That 3 off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
It's stolen by Morris. And here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Leonard. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And the Lakers call time here. So for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Williams in for Paul George. The Lakers also changing it up. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron. Raiders against Williams. Releases. Excellent D there from Waiters. Lakers leading by 6. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Yeah, we've played this record before as AD is getting on a roll here and carrying his team on the offensive end.
Harrell finds Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. But they'll get another chance. From deep, Williams. And Davis pulls it down. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And there's the pass to Rondo. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. .151 left to play in the third. Shamet the pass to Williams from outside the arc. Williams missing again. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers with another miss.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
The first one falls. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Now here's Davis. He's got 27.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Williams against Waiters. Here's Jackson. Harrell trying to free himself up. Jackson misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Kuzma. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Shamet the pass to Harrell. Over Waiters. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Harrell.
Harrell trying to improve that mid-range. Lots of teams decide to back up off of him. Knocks that one down.
Outside Rondo. Back to Davis. Rebounded by Jackson.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Stolen by Waiters. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Clippers trail by 10 and on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron James is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Passes it to Morris. Over Jackson, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Raiders against Williams. Double team on Williams. Pass to Shamet. Dishes it to Harrell. 6 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. Shoots from the right block. Morris trying to free himself up. And Howard with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Harrell kicks to Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Shamet. Pass to Williams. Over Waiters. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Williams.
Well, the in-between game is really nice from Lou Williams. Great at working his way into a place on the floor where he can attack you with a shot.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. LeBron against Jackson. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Harrell.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
And the pass to Shamet. Ball's knocked loose. That one wide left. Lakers leading by 12. Waiters for 3. Green with the rebound. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jackson passes to Williams. And here is Green to the middle. Here's Harrell. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Waiters outside, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, an effective combo guard who can pass the ball. Dion Waiters, we'd like to see a little bit more of that from him.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Passes to Green. Williams against Waiters. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dion Waiters. Now, here's Shamet. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from George.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touches his hands.
Caldwell Pope outside. Paul George with the steal. Shamet on the wing. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the inside. Howard dishes to Morris. Pocket 6. Kuzma outside. Here's James. That shot misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George, that's a 2-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caldwell Pope, and he makes that one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Jackson against LeBron. Left side Jackson. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Jackson, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Jermichael Green. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Leonard, no luck.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Beverley, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Beverley kicks to Harrell. Outside, George. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers.
Coming on the floor for the Lakers, Rajon Rondo.
The three from George. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Beverley. Banked in off the glass.
He's attacking right now. Patrick Beverley just getting fired up, and his team is doing the same.
Rondo passes to Davis. Waiters surveying the D. Pass to Kuzma. Poked away. It's not going to go for him. ET that time from Leonard. Here's George. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it.
There's something about Beverley. He seems to be one of the point guards who enjoys the physical contact out there, always looking for something.
And Brent, as you know, there aren't many players that can set a tone for a team, but Patrick Beverley is one of them.
Patrick Beverley always embraces that role about setting the tone defensively on an opposing team's point guard, making sure that tonight, if you're going to beat the team that Pat Beverley plays on, you're going to have to go through them.
That's good from Beverley.
Beverley just motivated every night to get out here, to play, to compete. He hustles and wants to make it really tough on anybody that's on the opposing side of things.
Both free throws good from Beverley.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Rondo against Beverley. Kuzma outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there, Kevin. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
And both free throws good for Howard.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Beverley against Rondo. And here's George for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Rondo scanning the floor. Howard against Harrell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rondo, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Lakers lead by 15. The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. Now Beverley. Kicks it to Leonard. Poked loose, stolen by Waiters. Outside Rondo. Pass to Davis. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. The pass to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harold drives in, and it's good. 2 points.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
And the Lakers call time here. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Now, here's Howard. 6 to shoot, and there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Howard dishes to Waiters. Floats it up for Davis. That shot off the mark.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
5 to shoot. George against Kuzma. George, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Leonard, it's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 34 points for Leonard.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Harrell finds Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Leonard, no luck. Lakers leading by 15. LeBron outside. Got a piece of it. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And it's Harrell missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Waiters outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Jacks up a three, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Harrell finds Leonard. LeBron against Beverley. For three, Williams drills it from outside.
And the confidence that Sweet Lou is showing right now, he's tearing them up.
Now here's Waiters. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.